Okay, so what INFPs do not want to hear, alright? What INFPs don't want to hear. For a long time I felt that what I'm about to tell you, I did not want to hear that, okay? It's time to get your act together, you know? Yes, sure, the world is harsh. It may feel like things is always going against you, and you may always have the kind of mindset attitude where you feel like, oh, I won't do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. This doesn't feel right. I don't know what I should feel about this, you know. Could be anything from making phone calls, contact with people, or having certain kind of critical self-doubting feelings that stops you from really taking action towards what you want to do, you know, basically. What you want, where you want to go, what you want to do. And it's done now, you know. I've come a long way, but I'm far from finished, you know. I'm never perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know, I was actually going to say that I'm sorry if I sound kind of like upset or aggressive. I'm really not, you know. But I need to express this from my inside, you know. I need to reach out to you and reach out to myself and connect with myself by recording this video. So yeah, where were I? I am so ready. I'm so ready. I can feel the beast within me, you know. And I can hear myself roar, you know. That's a good thing, you know. Not in a bad way, you know. You should reach that state of mind where you can feel like, no more whining, stop the whining, no more whining. I don't know, for some reason Arnold Schwarzenegger came to my mind. I thought about his accent. Stop whining! He says that in some movie, you know. Anyway, no false negative thinking pattern, no thinking critical, doubting thoughts like, no, I can't, I don't feel like it. It's all subconscious. It's all the subconsciousness trying to get a hold of yourself and myself and my own being. And that's not what I want. I don't want to be strangled, or I don't want to be held back, you know. I will listen to me, my voice, my own being saying inside of me like, yes, Tom, you can. You know? So get your act together. Start with small things. Start with looking around you. Just I'm not perfect, you know. I see it's kind of a mess in here, but yeah, 10 minutes a day, clean up your act, clean up things around you, because I really believe that if how it looks around you, you should treat yourself as your best friend, you know. You should treat your place, your own place, as a holy place where it reflects you, you know. It reflects your state of mind, and you should take it very seriously, so you can feel the gratitude of your own place, and you can feel that this is my sacred area. Here I take care of myself, I rest, I eat here, I am being creative here, and I create things here. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. So treat your own place very, very sacred, you know. So there's no more feeling of anxiety just by trying to contact with people, reaching out to people. No thoughts like, no, whatever, do it another time, or things like that. But because imagine if you start to really reach out when there's actually your inner critic says like, oh whatever, or I don't feel like it, or all these kind of excuses, you know. Imagine each time that you listen to your own will when you really want to do something and you go through with it, even if there will be a no and something may not lead to anywhere, you know. Imagine if you have that mindset, how many more opportunities that are going to open up to you just by having that mindset, you know. I, speaking from my own experience, I met great people just by the last, yeah, since the summer pretty much, just by like reaching out more, you know, just by feeling peace with myself and accepting myself like I could be like introverted or whatever. By just today I can give you an example. Yeah, I was in the city library and there was the staff there. Two of them, they came up to me, probably because they recognized me. I spent a lot of time there, and they asked me if I wanted to be, if they could take a picture of me and I could answer like 5 questions and being their kind of upcoming December calendar. Each day in December is going to, yeah, one visitor is going to be on some kind of monitor, and the questions will be shown there also. So I will be there one day. I don't know which day in December though, but yeah, it's one day in December. So I believe that is like a reflection of my own energy and my change, you know, my change that I worked hard for. The hesitation and the kind of feeling anxious just by reaching out, or yeah, I think that could be like seen as a benefit also. Like, try to see it this way: each time when you feel that there's something like hold you back, how would it be like if you just pushed yourself through it to become your best version, you know? Every time when you do that, wow, it's an awesome feeling, you know. It's great. We can't just stand by, we can't just watch all the false lies or whatever that's being spread around us. We need to be the force that we want to see, you know. It's very cliche, but it's so true, you know. And like the last video I said, when you are telling somebody your truth or your argument, your opinion, and it comes from an honest place with because you have the self-respect, you know, people will listen up to you. And haters or people that lack self-confident themselves and are just like being angry or jealous because you got what it takes, they will just disappear, you know. It's kind of great, you know. It's kind of amazing how yeah, this is alchemy, you know. We can create amazing things, and we can spread greatness and yeah, love, you know, beauty. Feeling good, you know. I'm feeling really good today. I had kind of a struggle today. I can tell you some personal stuff. I'll be back. Wait. Yeah, things did not really go my way today. I had kind of a troubling day. I was supposed to have a meeting with an informant that I was supposed to interview. I went there to the place we made the appointment, and she was not there. She didn't show up. So yeah, and I found out that she was ill today. Whatever, you know, things like that can happen. Sure, that's no problem. But yeah, and there was some small other stuff. I'm not gonna go into that. It's kind of it's small things, but you know, there would be times when I felt like, yeah, sure, I was kind of annoyed by it, but I didn't let it get to me, you know. I just pushed myself through. It was raining the whole day. you know, screw that. I just went on, did my things, did what I had to do. No like whining, you know, just went straight through the day. And yeah, I'm changing my sleeping rhythm, my sleeping routines, I should say. I'm going to start to go up earlier, to have routine, because I have responsibility, and responsibility is meaning, you know. If you don't have a responsibility, find one, you know. It's crucial for your well-being. And the same goes with having responsibility for, I should say, yeah, I could say goals, you know. You need to have goals. And it don't, yeah, sure, it can be absolutely anything, but you know, always a goal for something that can make you improve yourself. You know, that's at least, that's my philosophy, you know. A responsibility for something that can improve yourself and others. I believe there's a lot of times we people, we get, we let ourselves down because of external things, external happenings, external events, external people that make us feel down, you know. That's not the case, you know. Sure, we are human with feelings. We get sad if someone treats us bad, or events, I mean opportunities, career-wise, friends, or whatever, things doesn't go our way. Of course we can get let down. But, you know, like I said, it's over now. It's all about trying to find that inner stability, I guess you could say, to feel that the external things, what does that really matter in the end? Sure, relations is like everything, you know, obviously, but yeah, all things must come to its end, you know, and don't move on with your responsibility for meaning. And if you can do that, you know, these external things that may happen to you, it will eventually, at some point in time, happen to you. You will have a shield around you that will actually block most of the pain from those kind of situations that will occur. I'm working really hard on that. I mean, it's not easy. It ain't easy, I tell you. It ain't easy. But it's possible. It's doable. You know, we have to be... This is the mindset I'm trying to get. I have to be in control of my own emotions and act and be what is going to serve me, you know. This sounds boring, okay? This doesn't sound like an INFP, but we need to act more of on an objective level, you know. It sounds boring, yeah, but it's true, because if we can do that and learn to distance ourselves from our feelings, then we can take part of the evolution, you know, our own individual evolution on another way, because humanity need to move on to the next level, you know, the spiritual level, which is beyond like the material and the visual and the feeling oriented level. Or personally, I would argue that it's closer to the feeling oriented level and the emotional level, but I mean that I'm speaking from my perspective now. I'm trying to distance myself from that, like the material and the visual level, so I can move further and act on things that will actually make the better for myself and the humanity, you know. I strongly believe in that. Yeah, so that's what I had to say in this video. It became kind of long anyway, but yeah, I wrote some stuff down, and I think this is if I speak for other INFPs, I think this is what we need to hear, because there is like this kind of vicious circle or this bad loop that, from my own experience, I got stuck in, you know, when I felt this kind of feeling stopping me and holding me back. And it's not easy, but I know you can get there too, you know, you can find that. I am not there completely myself. Sure, there's time things hold me back, but I'm trying to now move on to a higher level, a higher consciousness, I guess I could say, and distance myself from this sort of self consciousness or self awareness that I was too absorbed in it before. So it made me feel things too deeply, things that happened to me and things that I saw around me, all misery things or things that didn't go my way, you know. Yeah. Okay, I tell you this last thing. Through the jungle I find myself out to the source of gold. You can interpret it as you wish. Alright, you people? I am Tom, and I'll see you soon, okay? Goodbye.